What's going on, guys? Mr. Golden Sports bringing you a MUT gameplay today, and we're back on the Xbox 360 playing MUT, and as you can see, he had a 92 overall team. So welcome to David and Goliath Part 2. This is probably going to be a series with me just playing against really superior teams, and this guy team was absolutely amazing. Kind of makes you jealous sometimes when you go against these teams and you see the rosters and cars that they're able to get, and you're just like, wow, I would love some of these guys. But I mean, he has up-to-date Peyton Manning, so 93 Peyton Manning, Calvin Johnson, Barry Sanders. He probably had the pre-order GameStop pack right there. But first drive, we end up holding him to a punt right there. So okay, we feeling okay. Run down my depth chart real quick, show you who it is I got. Steve Young, RG3, Peyton Manning. I was able to get Steve Young from, I was on Twitch TV. Every now and then I just, type in Madden 13 and I'll look for streams. And those is guys streaming, and, I enjoyed the stream, and we were talking a little bit, and he had a YouTube channel. And, we exchanged links, and, let him know that I'm a big 49ers fan. And I let him know that I don't accept cards. People offer me cards like, hey, GS, have this player, that player, this player, that player. Would you like this player? Would you like that player? And for the most part, I don't really take players from people. I really want to build my team myself. But as you guys know, I'm a 49er fan, and Steve Young is my favorite player of all time. So I couldn't say no to Steve Young. Once I figure out what his channel is, I'll go ahead and I'll link his channel for you guys. I told him I would. He gave me a Steve Young for pretty much nothing, and I was very, thankful for that. I also picked up RG3 in a rookie pack, so my team is, pretty decent. I sold Reggie White for, I think it was like 3,500 coins in an auction. Right there, the squib kick to try and prevent a run back. We end up recovering it, and right there I felt like, okay, that's back-to-back days when we recovered a squib kick, and that is cheese. I'm no longer going to do the squib kick. I truly do it with intentions of not being able to let the other team run it back. But it just seems, not fair, because I would hate for people to do that to me and then they recover it, and it's just crazy. So I'm no longer going to do the squib kick. It's just way too cheesy to go ahead and recover it. I think runbacks are very easy this year, and I really truly try to prevent it from that happening. But, when I'm recovering 50-yard onside kicks, it's no fair, So during the middle of this game, I was like, wow, I can't squib kick no more. But we end up going up 14-0 on this monstrous team that he got. And later on, you see his depth chart. He got Ray Lewis, Justin Tuck, Deion Sanders. His team is just absolutely incredible. And we don't have really any playmakers on defense. Most of our stars are on offense. We got Deshaun Jackson. Who else? Steve Young. I don't have a running back. I don't have really good alignment, but it's a work in progress. Right here, we give up a long touchdown, and we are up one possession. We do get ball back at halftime, so that right there is definitely good. So as long as I can keep the pressure on and not give his team the chance to play how they really can, I should be okay. We drop back with Steve Young. Wide open on the outpost right there to Brown. We end up hitting him. We do a little wiggle. Yeah, we get us close to the red zone. And this isn't the 97 overall Steve Young. This is the 92. I guess there's different rankings of players. I do know that his injury was only at 55, so he is definitely going to get hurt a lot. So I got to be careful. Can't let him take too many hits. Right here, we end up just running around inside the pocket, making some moves. And getting into about the 30-yard line, we didn't come with anything. So we kick our field goal, we take our points, and it's now a 10-point lead. So I'm very skeptical of being able to stop his offense when you see the playmakers that he has. And I really didn't want to come away with the field goal, but it is a two-possession lead. So I am expecting him to score, at some point. As I guess I messed up right there and recorded the same kickoff twice. That right there is an editing blunder. You don't see that too many times. This right here is a special edition. This is like a rookie card right here. This is like a special edition video right here. Save this to your favorites. This is a recording blunder. But his team is just phenomenal. But he likes to call the same amount of plays as you see Roddy right there breaking the tackle. He calls curls a lot, like 97% of the time when he was passing the ball was a curl. And I tried, you know, I know how to stop the curls. Obviously, you do a cover 2 sink, the yellow zones will undercut the play. But my cornerbacks really don't have that high of awareness to sit back and read the play. So, you know, I'm really in. I know what he's doing, but I'm having difficulty stopping it due to the playmakers, lack of, I should say, playmakers that I have on my team. Kevin Smith is my #1 running back. He's a 78 overall, so I don't run the ball too much, and every time that it did, as you can see, it just gets shut down like immediately. You know, I really don't have that good of a blocking. Right there, I felt we had Deshaun Jackson on the streak, but he's completely overthrown by a lot and ends up getting picked off, and then he starts moving the ball. Calvin Johnson wide open, streaking down the field, but Peyton Manning overthrows him. So we catch a break right there. Then he starts utilizing Barry Sanders a little bit. Man, that guy is fast. You know, he has the 89 Barry Sanders. So his speed was 89. You know, it's not like the 97 or whatever it is, what it should be. So he's not too fast, but he's quick. You know, he reaches his top speed very quick. His acceleration, his quickness, his agility, he's very, very fast. Right there, another curl route. That's what he keeps doing. You know, draws and curls. But it's working for him because he has tall receivers with good hands, and I don't have really any good linebackers or cornerbacks. Right here, one-on-one, me against Barry Sanders. Who wins? He's driving down the field. Boom! We get a hit stick, and he fumbles. I made the legend Barry Sanders fumble in a one-on-one. Wow, don't test the tackling, son. We end up low-bridging him and making him fumble. Not only that, not only do we recover the ball, he gets injured, so he risked his life for that play right there. In order to stop him scoring before halftime, he risked his life. That right there is sacrifice. And right now, we're trying to, you know, hopefully make something happen. Like right there, he ends up catching the ball but dropping it. That lets you know that I need tall receivers. Right here, we go to the bread and butter. The screenplay is one of my most effective plays this game, so you definitely see me utilizing that a lot. Right here, we try to go up top and we get nothing. So 2nd and 10, not too much time left. So if I'm going to make something happen, it's definitely got to be down the field. Attempt to go a little bit to the right, but Deion Sanders ends up prime timing me, ends up picking me off. Oh, man, just when you think, you know, something's going to happen, you end up just getting picked off. And whew, let me say that this defense is tough. But we end up getting our own, no soup for you. We end up getting our own interception, and that right there thankfully stops him from being able to do anything before halftime. So we get the ball back after this run play, and my game plan is going to be try to run the ball. You know, I didn't run the ball too much during the first half because every time I did, it was shut down. But he's playing a lot of max coverage, so hopefully I could just sneak in a couple of good run plays, eat some clock, and be able to drive down the field. But that game plan was pretty much shut down first run of the game. Second half, we end up losing 3 yards, so that just lets me know that my running game is just not going to be very effective this game. We get it to a good manageable 3rd down. We try the screen play, gets shut down. We actually ends up losing 4 yards. So we got to punt him back the ball, giving him the opportunity to score and take the lead. Man, this is why this it's very fun. But it's tough when you got to go against such a superior team. You know, I got a lot of work to do to go ahead and get in my team. Now, I was gonna go ahead and try to play on the PlayStation with the MUP, but I figured because I got Steve Young, my favorite player of all time, on the Xbox, I think I'm just gonna stick with the Xbox and all that time and effort I put into you know, playing those solo challenges on PlayStation, I'm not going to, you know, put that same effort into playing Xbox and continue to just, you know, play here. Also, guys, I've been working on a video for about 2 weeks, which is Ultimate Madden 13 Breakdown, where I'm going to show you comparisons of Madden 13, Madden 12, let you guys know what works, what don't work, the changes, and I've been working on it for literally over 2 weeks, and well, I want to say not 2 weeks, since the game came out. I don't know, has it been 2 weeks? Well, whenever the game came out, I don't know. I've been working on it since the release date of the game, since I got it, so that right there is going to be coming out soon. You know, he scored to take the lead, so we're down 21-17, and what was working, we were killing them with the bench during the first couple plays, the first couple quarters, but you pretty much just send out max coverage, and, you know, when you got corners like Deion Sanders, Asamoah, you know, he makes it tough to go ahead and you know, gain any ground, especially with the receivers I got. You know, I don't have any big receivers with good route running, but nonetheless, we end up scoring and regaining the lead, so hopefully we can go ahead and keep this lead and make something happen. And, you know, we need stops. You know, we got an interception. We stopped them. We forced the punt a couple of times. So, hopefully, this defense will come through. As you see, Barry Sanders he's so fast, man. Even though his speed isn't that high. You know, toss to the left. We end up shutting that down. And we get it, holding penalty, but we end up declining it. We bring it to a 3rd and 9. And Peyton Manning drops back. He goes over to the right, but it's picked off. Look at Dunlap right there. Oh, no, run your big ass out of bounds. Don't even try to do anything right this time. Don't even try to make something special happen. So we end up catching an interception because of the purple zone, and we're in great position to go ahead and get a 10-point lead. And at that point, with 10 points, I'm hoping that game can be over. You know, hopefully he's forced to just pass the ball continuously, and I can pick up you know, another interception, something like that. So Steve Young is throwing dots right here. You know, he's finding the open guys right here. We got somebody calling. I don't know who it is, but trying to get the running game, and I just can't run the ball to save my life. He has way too many playmakers. My blocking isn't good enough. So right here, 3rd and go. Hopefully we don't have to kick a field goal. We catch a quick post, and it's just beautifully, snugly fit right in his hands, and we end up catching a touchdown. So we are up 10 points on this monstrous team, by far the best, highest overall team I faced this year. Now, I can say that the guy's skill isn't all that high, but, you know, his team is so great that it kind of makes up for his lack of knowledge of the game. And right there we get another. He stole my user interception. That right there would have been a user pick. So disrespectful. But anyways, we get our second. No soup for you. Is that our third? No soup for you. Our 3rd interception of the game. And right here, if we score, I feel like game's over at this point. You know, so 17-point lead in the 4th quarter. He's not going to have enough time to come back because I'm just going to milk the clock. No matter how bad the running is, I'll punt the ball to him just as long as I'm able to kill the clock. Right here, I don't know if my kicker was able to kick that. It was like a 54-yard field goal. I don't want to take a chance, so I end up punting the ball. You know, playing field position. I don't want to miss a field goal, and then he has to starting off at the 40 or something like that. So to play field position, we punt the ball because I wasn't too sure if my kicker has the leg for that. We get it to a 3rd and 10. He ends up throwing it. I'm sorry, right here we get it to a 3rd and 9. He ends up going over to the right and catching. And Calvin Johnson is just going to outrun everybody. And he ends up scoring. So now it's a 3-point lead. So the pressure is back on for me to go ahead and make something happen. You know, and again, it's tough because I'm forced to be one-dimensional in this game due to my linemen. You know, my linemen suck, so I can't run the ball. Right here, Steve Young fumbles the ball, but thankfully we end up recovering, and that right there was part of the game plan. You know, fumble forward, lineman catches the ball, now it's a 2nd and 1. Right here, we do an end around, and Deshaun Jackson gets us a couple of yards. And I'm trying to, you know, kill the clock as much as possible. Right here, we go to a quick low zig on the out to Jackson, and we end up getting another 1st down. So far, so good. We're moving the ball, but it's an injury, and it's my boy Steve Young. And I'm like, no, face palm. Why is my guy gone? Thankfully, we got Eli Manning back there, so we actually improve in the quarterback spot. We go from a 92 overall to a 97. So that's not, you know, too bad. 2nd and 10 right here. We try to go over the middle, drop pass. Another injury player. I'm just getting injured all over the place. 3rd down. What do? We go to the bread and butter. We go back to the screenplay, and we end up scoring a touchdown. So we go back to our 10-point lead. And with not too much time left, we're thinking game hopefully is over at this point. You know, going against such a monstrous team, hopefully we can pull this victory out. You know, it's definitely tough trying to pass the ball with all these superstars you got on his team. Right here, we got a missed user sack right there. But we get another interception. We are forcing turnovers left and right. We pick them off again. Eli Manning right there just throws a quack, quack, rubber ducky. But thankfully, ends up dropping an interception. So we're in pretty good position right here. Wide receiver screen right here. We end up getting close to a 1st down to Deshaun Jackson. And I believe we end up picking the 1st down up right here on 3rd and inches. And that's exactly what we do. So less than 2 minutes left. You know, it's time to bring in the rookie. Let's bring in RG3. Let him get him some playing time. Let's bring in the rookie. Let's see what he can do. You know, let's see if he can win out this game. Just maintain the lead and do what you got to do. So right here, RG3 running around for his life right here. We got he runs around just enough to save some time to avoid the sack. Right here, 2nd and 10. We call the wide throw. We got 2 people right there, but we're picked off. Such a beautiful interception right there. He just jumped in between both defenders. And it's a pick 6. He ends up scoring a touchdown back to a 3-point lead. And I'm thinking, you know what? I'm not going to remove RG3. RG3 is going to win this game for us. Even though we got the lead, he's going to maintain this lead. for whatever reason, he decides to go for 2. Why, I don't know, but we end up stopping that. He goes for an onside kick, even though he has all of his timeouts. And we end up recovering it. And all we got to do right now at this point is just make him waste his timeouts. Right here, we end up losing yards. Huge gain right there. Oh, man, huge loss right here. We're trying to make something happen. We go to the right. We break a tackle. Stay in bounds, make him waste a timeout. So right here, we need RG3 to come through on 3rd and long. And who do we find? Kevin Smith wide open on the streak up the middle. And that's the end of the ball game. We end up coming through. We end up kneeling the ball right here. I show you his team right here. It's just his offensive weapons, defensive weapons. Barry Sanders, Peyton Manning. Just such a phenomenal team. And Calvin Johnson, Roddy White, Greg Jennings, Victor Cruz, Mike Wallace, Jason Witten. The guy's team is absolutely stacked, but we come away with the victory anyways. Such a phenomenal game, and we're definitely glad to pull this one out. So we're going to work hard on getting our team to look like this, hopefully, at one point. And that's the end of the game, guys. I hope you guys enjoy it. As always, it's your boy Golden Sports signing out. We're going to show you that our record has improved to 3-0. So hopefully we can keep this momentum going every time we go ahead and play MUT games. And that's it. Do all that, good stuff. Like, favorite, do all that wonderful stuff. I appreciate you guys taking time out of your day to check out a video. As always, it's your boy GS signing out. Peace.